Hey there, all you top prop people. Welcome to Broadway by Ghostlight. I'm Mark Bonani, and today is the second installment of my prop table series, where I'll be sharing some amazing props and costumes from Broadway and off-Broadway shows, as well as some super rare and interesting memorabilia and paraphernalia from today's theater world all the way back to the late 1800s.
You've got so much junk in here.
In the first installment, which if you haven't checked out, you should check that out next. But I was in California without my home collection, but I'm back in Brooklyn.
I'm back, baby!
And ready to share some fun stuff. In this video, I'm going to share my newest acquisitions. This past Sunday, October 3rd, 2021 was the 35th annual Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS Flea Market. The annual fundraising event is one of my absolute favorite days of the entire year.
This is our once-a-year day, once-a-year day.
I just released a video explaining the history and all the information about the Broadway Flea, so you can check that one out too if you haven't.
There's another video?
As they say, ABP, always be plugging.
Who says that? No one says that.
Anyways, I attended the event and scored some amazing and iconic pieces from my collection, and I'm so excited to share my haul with y'all today.
Behold, my stuff.
The first table I hit up was the Hamilton table. I have a few props from Hamilton already I can share with you in future videos, but one piece they were selling this year really caught my eye in the beginning, and I just had to have it.
Don't waste my time, show me.
There's a bit of a glare, I haven't taken it out of its packaging yet. This is of course one of the love letters that Eliza burns during the song Burn. I just loved the way this one looked. I know it's so hard to see with that glare, I apologize. See if I can get a nice up close shot. Burned on stage. I just thought this was so good looking and had to have it. While I was there, I also got a few more cool items. Here I've got a sealed, I don't know if you can see this wax seal here, which is very cool. This is a note to your next of kin, of course, from one of the duels in the show. See if I can get next of kin, and you can see all the notes, including the burned one and all the ones I'm about to show you, all have these they're numbered, I assume, for the props department, which is kind of a cool little detail. So, letter to your next of kin. I also got this letter. Was the letter that Alexander gets when he finds out that John Lawrence has died.
He dies.
Spoiler alert. But you can see that letter there also with a wax seal, but this one is opened. And then I love this little red ribbon stripe here. This is one of the Guns and Ships letters. Again, I should be wearing white gloves. I'm really bad about this preservation stuff.
You really are.
So that was my first haul at the Hamilton table. At the Hadestown table, I picked up one of the paper roses Orpheus makes during the show, signed by Reeve. But this is the rose that's made out of newspaper every night, and it's signed by Reeve. See if I can get you a nice shot there. I gotta cover my face. Look at that signature. I prefer my props unsigned if possible, actually.
No autographs, please.
But to be honest, the placement of this one was really nice. It really turned out cool, so this was a cool prop. And then not from the Hadestown table, but also from Hadestown, I got one of the little hand fans. One of the prop fans there.
You are my biggest fan.
One of my favorite things I acquired at this year's Flea was actually not something I bought or was even at the tables. This was something that someone gave to me. So this is a Schmigadoon. See if you can see a little pin, a little lapel pin from Schmigadoon. This was given to me by Jackie Leibowitz. I'll put up all her information here. The Broadway Dork Designs. Again, I will put this all up in the description, and I'm sure on Twitter I'll be sharing it. But Jackie from Broadway Dork Designs, thank you so much. My Schmigadoon pin is so amazing.
I love it.
Let this be a good token to have a second season announced soon. And then I got sort of just a hodgepodge of different things from various shows and from various tables. So let's see what I've got here. I've got, a nice framed picture of my boys, R and H. Ooh, there's my ring light again. Here, framing Mr. Rogers there, and we'll have him frame Mr. Hammerstein II. So just a nice, large size frame photo of Rogers and Hammerstein. Love it. What else? Oh, this was like the last thing I got at the flea market that day. I saw this cool jeweled box, and it has a date, January 10th, 1999. And I noticed in the inside, it's got a picture of Gary Beach, the original Lumiere. Gary Beach sadly passed away a couple years ago now. But him as Lumiere, and inside is this sort of, costume jewelry, nice, it's heavy metal with this big blue jewel. I don't know for sure that this is from the Lumiere costume. Me and the person at the table sort of assumed that it was. If you recognize it and have any more information on it, I haven't found a picture of him wearing it. I don't see it in this photo here, but it wasn't very much money. And if it is part of the original Lumiere costume, that's pretty flippin' cool. So there's that. That's, sometimes when the price is right, you can take a bit of a risk on some things, and hopefully they'll pay off. I, of course, went to Squigs and the Lights of Broadway show cards table and got my pack of Flea exclusive cards. I'll show you a couple quickly. In my flea market video, I showed a couple of the cards. I'll do some of my favorite ones. I love the Black Playwrights of Broadway 2021. This is a cool looking card. I know it's sort of hard to see there, but that's a really cool one. The Hadestown returning and singing at the stage door one is very cool. So, Lights of Broadway show cards, check it out. I can plug my Lights of Broadway show cards video again. Go watch that video. You can add it to a whole playlist of videos to watch after this.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Some posters that I got. This one is an opening night gift from The Play That Goes Wrong, one of my favorite plays. I love the Goes Wrong show. The whole mischief comedy people are just so amazing. So this is a poster showing all the Cornell University Drama Society, their 2016-2017 season, of course, ending with The Play That Goes Wrong. But you can see, if you saw the show, they mentioned some of these by name. All their plays that have gone wrong. There's the two sisters. I know it's hard to see. There's Kat, because again, they don't have a big budget. So there's, James and the Peach. And then there's James, where's your peach? I just think this is so funny. Fiddler Through the Roof. Joseph in the amazing beige dream coat. So funny. 7 brides for 2 brothers. Anyway, this is my kind of humor. I love this poster.
Very amusing.
Another poster I got, which is, from Broadway Cares. This was for sort of commemorating Broadway being back. Look at this beautiful poster. Here, it says, "It's as if we never said goodbye, 2021-2022. But just look at the artwork on that poster. It's just so much fun. So celebratory. I really love that. So that's a cool one. And then something else, one of the first things I got that's a little large.
That's what she said.
Was, I believe, a prop. Again, nobody knew for 100% sure that this was a stage use prop in the show, but my guess is that it is, just judging by the look of it. But it's from the 1999 Annie Get Your Gun revival that originally starred Bernadette Peters. So this is an Annie Oakley, I believe, prop poster used in the show, although I can't be sure. It's signed by 2 people down here. I don't know who these people are. I can't really tell the signatures, but a signature that I definitely can tell is this guy right here, Peter Stone. Peter Stone, the legendary, iconic book writer who did the revised book for this production. This is a really special piece. I'm super, super happy to have this in my collection. It's mine! Something that I've wanted for a long time, and the price is right this time.
$1.
So I finally can add to my collection one of the stage-used casts from Dear Evan Hansen. So this, as you can see, it's a real cast. They had to cut them off every night. You can see where it was cut off. It says Connor. This was used, I believe, by Andrew Barth Feldman. So I've always wanted to have one of the Connor casts in my collection, and now I can finally have it. So, yay! And then there's one more piece left. This was my big purchase. Every year I feel like there's one item. I've already spent a bunch of money, and then I see one item, and I just have to have it. I happened to find one of the props, or not really a prop, one of the set decorations from the original production of In the Heights.
No me diga.
In the song, in the opening song, In the Heights, he says, "Get off the 181st and take the escalator." Luckily, I happened to find the 181st Street subway stop sign. I love it. It's supposed to look distressed. It's not like dirty and dusty. The stage manager from the original run, she was there selling it at the table and explained that she took it home from loadout and it had been in her apartment for years. She also said she has the fire hydrant from the In the Heights set, so that will be mine one day.
Oh, yes. It will be mine.
But she showed me where it was on the set. I can find it in photos. In fact, I'll put a photo up on here. I'm gonna zoom in.
It's a sign.
So anyway, I love this piece. I love that it's not too big, but it's still iconic. I love that it's referenced in the song. Anyway, this is one of my favorite new pieces. So that to me is pretty flippin' cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And that, my friends, is pretty much my 2021 Broadway Flea Market haul. I got some books and some knickknacks for my kids. But all in all, I think it was a very successful year. Did you attend this year's flea or a previous year's flea market? What did you get? Let me know in the comments, and even show me some pictures if you can. I love to see other people's collections.
Show me what you got.
And maybe I'll feature them in a future prop table video. You never know. If you enjoyed this video, a like and especially a share is hugely appreciated, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any future prop table videos. I've got so much fun stuff to share with you guys. But until then, this is Broadway by Ghostlight. I'm Mark Bonanni. I'll see y'all next time.